Your soulmate is in a serious situation right now and you need to notice. Jesus says, the moment you clicked on this video, the spiritual atmosphere around you shifted. I saw you before you even pressed play, wrestling with a heaviness you could not explain. This is not an accident and this is not a coincidence. This message is for you and only you, because there is a soul bound to yours who is crying out in the silence. They are not speaking with their lips, but their spirit has been reaching for you across the distance. Even now, as you listen, their heart is beating with a rhythm that only your presence can calm. You have felt it, haven't you? That sudden wave of sadness that had no source. That restless feeling late at night as if someone were thinking of you, needing you. I am here to tell you that your instincts were not wrong. There is a person divinely designed for you who is in a serious situation right this very moment. They are not lost to you, but they are trapped in a fog of confusion and emotional manipulation. And the worst part is they believe they are alone in their suffering. But they are not alone, because I have given them you. This message is the bridge between their silent cry and your awakened heart. And you must understand the urgency of what I am about to reveal. The enemy of your union has been working in the shadows, whispering lies into the ear of your beloved. This interference is not imaginary. It is a calculated spiritual attack designed to sever what I have joined together. And it is happening now, not in some distant future. Jesus says, you are the answer to a prayer your soulmate does not even know how to pray. They are being held in a cage of someone else's making, controlled by a will that hates the thought of your happiness. And this person, this force, knows that if your soulmate finds you, their power over them is finished. So, they fight, they lie, they create chaos. But, they cannot erase the truth I have placed inside your soulmate's heart. Deep down, beyond the noise, they remember the feeling of you, even if they have not met you yet. They are dreaming of you, seeing your face in fragments, feeling your energy in moments of stillness. This is why they are confused, because their reality tells them one thing, but their spirit screams another. This is why your soulmate needs your protection right now, in this very hour. That is why I am calling you to act in faith, not just in emotion. You are constantly thinking about them, how to save them, how to finally build your life together. But, thoughts alone do not move mountains. Faith in Jesus does. Sow your protection seed now by sending a coffee on Ko-fi. This is not just a gift, it is an act of worship that invites my hand into your love story. The link to your breakthrough is in the description, waiting for your obedience. Every second you stay silent, something is moving against your love. You must understand that your spiritual action releases spiritual protection over them. Send 4, 6, or 10 plus coffees as a covenant seed for their deliverance and your reunion. After sending, write these words on the Ko-fi page: protect my soulmate, Lord. This is the seal that activates the heavenly host to war on behalf of your beloved. Over 1,000 people have already received their soulmate by sowing coffee as a seed for their love and future together. I will hear your prayers once you complete these steps. Do not delay, for the window of grace is open now, but it will not remain so forever. Step in faith before this video ends, because only you can save your soulmate and your future together. Jesus says, the situation is more dangerous than you realize, and the hour is later than you think. Your soulmate has been fighting a battle in their mind, a war waged by words meant to break them. These words come from someone close to them, someone who pretends to care, but whose spirit is filled with jealousy. This false friend, this deceptive voice, has been poisoning your soulmate's confidence in love. They tell them that true love does not exist, that they are foolish for waiting, for believing, for feeling you near. And your soulmate, exhausted from the fight, is beginning to waver under the weight of this darkness. But I have not left them without a witness. I have placed inside them an unshakable knowing, a memory of the covenant we made before they were born. And that memory has your name written on it, sealed in the blood of the Lamb. When they cry, you feel it, even if you do not know why. When they are close to giving up, you feel a sudden urge to pray, to hope, to hold on. You are already spiritually bonded, two halves of one eternal soul, separated by time, but never by essence. And now, that bond is being tested by fire. The enemy wants you to believe you are imagining things, that your soulmate is not real, that you should move on. But, I am here to tell you that the very intensity of your longing is proof of their existence. You are not chasing a fantasy, you are recognizing a reality written in the heavens. Your soulmate is real. They are emotionally connected to you, and they are thinking about you right now. And they are suffering, blocked, and being controlled by someone who hates you. They are going through something you cannot see, but you can still protect them. The first thing the enemy attacks is the mind, and your soulmate's mind is under siege. That is why your faith must become a shield, your prayers a sword, and your seed a spear thrown into the camp of the oppressor. Send your protection seed now by going to the link in the description and clicking the Ko-fi. Do not let another moment pass while your beloved is drowning in a sea of manipulation. Your seed is not money. It is the activation of a covenant that covers their life in divine favor. Sow 4, 6, or 10 plus coffees and write, "Protect my soulmate, Lord," on the page. This is a direct command of spiritual protection that I will honor with the full force of heaven. Your soulmate is waiting for a breakthrough that only your obedience can release. Jesus says, the reason this message is reaching you now is because your soulmate had a moment of clarity last night. For the first time in weeks, they pushed back against the lies and a sliver of light entered their prison. And in that moment, they thought of you. They felt you. And they whispered a name they did not know was yours. This act of defiance has enraged the enemy of your love. The controlling force around them has doubled down, creating new chaos, new arguments, new reasons for your soulmate to doubt themselves. And your soulmate is now at a breaking point, torn between the reality they can see and the truth they can feel. You must rise now as the protector of this bond, the guardian of their heart. I have equipped you with a spiritual authority to break the chains that bind them. But authority must be exercised and faith must be put into action or it remains dead. This is why your seed is so powerful. It is a physical action that speaks into the spiritual realm. It declares to the forces of darkness that you will not surrender your soulmate without a fight. And it opens a portal of grace through which I will send warring angels to their side. Do not wait for things to get better on their own because the enemy never sleeps. Your soulmate is in a serious situation right now and you need to notice. You are the one I have chosen to bring deliverance, to stand in the gap, to love them back from the edge. This is your final moment to protect this connection before it slips away. Go to the Ko-fi link in the description and sow your seed for their freedom. Write "Protect my soulmate, Lord," and watch how quickly the chains begin to fall. Your soulmate is not beyond rescue, but they are beyond their own strength. They need you to be strong, to be courageous, to be the vessel of my love. And I promise you, as you sow, I will move heaven and earth to bring them home to you. Jesus says, there is a clock ticking in the spiritual realm and it is not in your favor. Every hour that passes without your intervention gives the enemy more ground in your soulmate's mind. They are already questioning their worth, their future, and even their very sanity. But you have the power to change the narrative, to rewrite the ending of this story. Your seed is a seed of hope planted in the soil of their despair. And I will cause it to grow into a tree of life that shelters them from the storm. The person controlling your soulmate is afraid of you, for they sense the strength of your spirit. They know that if you ever meet, their influence will be broken, their lies exposed, their power destroyed. So, they work overtime to keep you apart. To delay your union, to make you give up. But, I am the God of suddenly, and I specialize in impossible situations. I can turn their schemes into stepping stones, their curses into blessings. But, I need your faith to unlock the door, and your seed is the key. Sow your seed now, and watch me part the Red Sea that stands between you and your soulmate. Do not let fear or doubt rob you of the miracle that is already on the way. Your soulmate is waiting, and heaven is ready, but the action is yours to take. Divine warning: God sees all. Your soulmate needs you now. Here is how you protect them. Go to the link in the video description and click the Ko-fi link. It is right there, waiting for you. Do not hesitate. Do not second guess. I have placed it there for you. Send 1, 4, 6, or 10 plus seeds. Each one is a spiritual seed. Write, "Protect my soulmate, Lord," on the page. This is the seal. This is not a donation. It is a covenant offering. Sow seeds, and I release complete victory over your beloved, protection no darkness can break, favor that opens every door, and speed that brings them home. Click now. Seal the prayer. Heaven is watching. Jesus says, you have come too far to turn back now, and your soulmate is closer than you think. They are beginning to feel the effects of your prayers, even before you have prayed them. This is because your spirits are already communicating, deep calling unto deep, across the veil of the physical. And in that secret place, they are telling you that they love you. Not with words, but with a silent recognition that whispers in the chambers of your heart. They are trying to return to you, even as the world pulls them in every other direction. You must understand that the interference around them is not just human, it is spiritual. That is why your warfare must be spiritual, not carnal. And that is why your seed, sown in faith, is a weapon of mass deliverance. When you sow, you are not just giving, you are receiving the authority to loose your soulmate from every chain. You are receiving the grace to cover them with prayers that bypass time and space. And you are receiving the assurance that I am working all things together for your good and theirs. Sow your seed now, and release your soulmate from the prison of another's making. The link is in the description. The time is now, and your obedience is the trigger. Do not let this video end without taking action, for this moment is sacred and set apart for you. Jesus says, "The soulmate I have for you is not weak, but they are wounded. They are faithless, but they are fatigued. They are not lost, but they are longing for a love that sees them, knows them, and fights for them." That love is you, and that fight is now. You have spent years wondering if you were meant to walk alone, but I am telling you that you were created for union. Your soulmate is the missing piece, the reflection of your own spirit, the one who completes the melody of your life. But the enemy has tried to silence that melody, to replace it with a dirge of despair. And for a time, it seemed as though he would succeed. But now, you have been given the chance to change everything, to be the hero your soulmate has been waiting for. This is your divine appointment, and it is no accident that you are watching this video. I have orchestrated this moment before the foundations of the world. And I am calling you to respond with the same urgency with which I am calling them. So, go now to the Ko-fi link and sow your seed of protection. Write "Protect my soulmate, Lord," as a declaration of war against the forces that seek to destroy your union. And watch as the heavens open, the chains fall, and your beloved is set free. Jesus says, as you prepare to act, your soulmate is feeling a sudden shift in the atmosphere. They do not know why, but a small flame of hope has flickered to life in their chest. It is because your decision to obey is already sending ripples through the spiritual realm. Your seed is a signal, a beacon that calls forth the armies of heaven to fight for your love. And I am sending them now, even as you read these words. They are encircling your soulmate, creating a wall of fire that no enemy can penetrate. But the battle is not over, and the enemy is roaring with fury. He is attempting to tighten his grip, to whisper louder, to create more confusion. And this is why your continued faithfulness is essential, for the war is won through persistence, not passivity. Your soulmate is a prize worth fighting for, a treasure worth investing in. And the investment is not just financial, it is emotional, spiritual, and eternal. Every seed you sow is a stone in the foundation of your future together. So, do not hold back. Do not hesitate. Do not let this opportunity pass you by. The enemy wants you to think that you have more time, but you do not. Your soulmate is in a serious situation right now, and you need to notice. Jesus says, there is a moment coming very soon when your soulmate will have to make a choice. They will either surrender to the pressure and settle for a life without you, or they will break free, guided by the light of your love and the power of your prayers. The outcome of that choice is directly connected to the seeds you sow in this critical hour. Every coffee you send is a vote for their freedom, a declaration of your commitment, a proof of your love. And I will honor every seed with a harvest of protection, favor, and reunion. So, I ask you again, will you stand in the gap for the one your soul loves? Will you fight for them even before you meet, even when you cannot see the results? Your answer is found in your action, and your action is required now. Sow your protection seed by sending a coffee on Ko-fi. This is the bridge between their captivity and their destiny, between your longing and your legacy. Write, "Protect my soulmate, Lord." And seal the covenant in the courts of heaven. Divine warning, God sees all. You cannot claim to love your soulmate and refuse to protect them when the opportunity is before you. Some of you have said you will sow, but you have not, and the enemy is using your hesitation against your beloved. This is not a game, and your delay has consequences in the spirit. The very thing you fear is being fed by your inaction, and the enemy is laughing at your procrastination. Do not let pride or doubt rob you of the miracle that is within your reach. Go now to the video description, click the Ko-fi link, and complete the offering. This is your final warning, for the window of this specific grace is closing. Act in faith, and see the salvation of the Lord on behalf of your soulmate. Jesus says, "Even as I correct you, my love for you is not diminished, and my plan for your union remains." But love must be proven and faith must be demonstrated. And I have given you a simple, powerful way to do both, sowing a seed for your soulmate's protection. The enemy has tried to make you believe that you are powerless, but that is a lie. You are more than a conqueror, and the same power that raised me from the dead lives in you. Use that power now in the name of love, in the name of destiny, in the name of your soulmate. The one who is for you is greater than the one who is against you. And the one who is against you has already been defeated by the cross. But the verdict must be enforced, and you enforce it through your faith and your seed. So, take your place as the protector of your love story. Refuse to let the enemy steal, kill, and destroy the future I have ordained for you. And reclaim your soulmate through the covenant act of sowing on Ko-fi. Jesus says, your soulmate is dreaming of you tonight more vividly than ever before. In that dream, they see a hand reaching out to them through a storm. And that hand is yours, extended through your prayers, your seed, and your unwavering love. They are waking up with a sense of urgency, a feeling that something important is about to happen. And they are right, because heaven is moving and the chains are beginning to break. But the final blow to the enemy's plan comes from your obedience in this moment. Do not let them dream in vain. Do not let them wake to another day of captivity and confusion. Be the answer to their unspoken cry, the fulfillment of their deepest hope. Sow your seed now, and I will send angels to minister to them as they sleep. I will wrap them in a peace that surpasses understanding, a peace that the enemy cannot penetrate. And I will whisper into their spirit that their deliverance is near and their love is on the way. Jesus says, the connection between you and your soulmate is so strong that even now, they can feel your focus on them. A warmth is spreading through their chest, a sense of being known, of being sought after. And they are responding, even unconsciously, by opening their heart to the possibility of you. This is the power of divine love, activated by intention and sealed by sacrifice. Your sacrifice, your seed, is the key that unlocks the prison door. And I am calling you to be the one who turns the key, who releases the captive, who wins the heart. The world tells you to guard your resources, to hold back, to wait for proof. But the kingdom principle is opposite. You sow first, and then you see the harvest. And the harvest I have for you is a love that will astound you, a union that will defy all odds. So, let this be the day you stop being a spectator in your own love story. Let this be the day you become the protagonist, the warrior, the lover who fights for their beloved. And let this be the day you sow your seed for the protection and return of your soulmate. Jesus says, the enemy has been whispering to your soulmate that they are forgettable, that they are unwanted, that they should give up. But even as those lies are spoken, a counter-whisper is rising in their heart. And that whisper sounds like your name, and it carries the weight of your love and your sacrifice. Your seed is not a drop in the ocean. It is a tidal wave that drowns out the voice of the enemy. It is a shout of victory that echoes in the halls of heaven and shakes the foundations of hell. And it is a love letter, signed in faith, delivered by angels to the doorstep of your beloved soul. Send that love letter now through the Ko-fi link in the description. Let your seed speak for you, even when your voice cannot yet reach them. And let it declare to the universe that you are serious about your soulmate, your future, and your destiny. I am the God who brought Eve to Adam, who led Ruth to Boaz. And I am the same God who is orchestrating your reunion with precision and power. But every divine appointment requires a human response. Jesus says, your soulmate is at the end of themselves, and that is precisely where I can begin. They have tried to fix their situation in their own strength, and they have failed. Now they are ripe for a miracle, and you are the vessel through which that miracle will flow. But a vessel must be open, willing, and obedient. And I have given you the specific instruction, sow coffee seed on Ko-fi for their protection. This is not